I'm happy to return to this game. I don't know how I did not manage to finish the Frozen Wilds before playing this game, but somehow I pulled it off. Okay, actually I know exactly what happened. What happened is, it takes a lot of time to edit one of those videos. I never realized how long it actually takes for any Let's Player to edit their videos. When I was going for almost a kind of 8-bit Ryan-esque style, which is a lot of editing. I mean, it would take me a day just to edit maybe an hour of footage. And I did not have any time for the past few weeks to do that. I was busy with my reviews, I was busy with... I don't know what I was busy with, but I was busy doing that. And so I am too excited about this new game to bother sticking with the DLC. I'm just gonna jump right into it, and I'm pretty sure that I'm just gonna forget about editing, forget about making fancy videos, forget about using a camera without any quality. I'm just gonna record myself, and all of this will be completely unfiltered reality. With the exception of one thing. When the game finished downloading, when it finished installing, it immediately started and immediately played the recap. So I've already seen that once. You can't see it because my face is behind me, but I've already seen that once, twice now, because I realized I had set up the audio a little bit wrong, and now we're reacting that. But other than the recap, this will be completely unfiltered reactions, just me agreeing with these posts about how awesome this is, because I am very excited. Now, let's watch it.
Through a lifetime spent in the pursuit of knowledge, one question consumed me. How did our world come to be? The old ones perished 1,000 years ago, triggering the extinction of all life. She showed me how it was reborn. A little outcast girl, ignorant of her own importance. Through her, I learned that life was only saved through a technological miracle. Zero Dawn. A terraforming system composed of 9 subordinate functions, each playing its part to reshape Earth from a barren rock to a lush landscape. Tended and protected by the machines. And with her, I learned the deepest secret of them all. The secret of her birth. That she is a clone of Elizabeth Subek, Zero Dawn's creator, born to prevent a new extinction. Driven by Hades, a malevolent AI, given sentience by a mysterious signal of unknown origin, and with a little help from me. She prevailed in a great battle at the city of Meridian, becoming a champion for all humankind. But as useful as she has been, now, I must leave her behind. For as she strives to put right what Hades sundered, I have made a new discovery. One that heralds both destruction and opportunity.
Okay, that was Silence, something like a middle ground between a major and a background character, because you do interact with him reasonably much in the last third of Horizon Zero Dawn, and it turns out you sense that little bit of almost villainous psychology, or whatever you want to call it, right there towards the end, where he made himself out to be the main character, and he was staring at this gigantic machine while holding a piece of Hades in his hand. You might sense that he might be a little bit evil. Well, no. More like nihilistic towards the 9th degree. And I know it's really the nth degree, but I'm just gonna say 9. Because that prick is the reason everything happened in Zero Dawn. Okay, so what happened was, like he said, he was just someone who was curious about the world and wanted to understand it, wanted to gather more and more knowledge. And the way he did that was by uncovering what was the Hades AI, which was the thing that was driving the machines insane in the first game, and with the intent of rebooting all of Earth. Because when the Zero Dawn program was initiated, it was a response to a technological plague where machines were beginning to unmake humanity. What Hades was supposed to do, and all the other programs, they were supposed to recreate life on Earth by helping it find its footing again, and help animals thrive, help mankind thrive, just resetting the planet. The Hades program was a failsafe in case something went wrong, in case they couldn't balance it correctly, in case something happened which made some kind of ecological disaster all more likely. Hades was supposed to reboot everything again. But for some reason, like you said, some sort of mysterious thing, something made Hades just start its existence again and try to restart everything once again, despite all the other programs' best efforts to stop it. Now, none of this would have been possible without Silence, because, like I said, he found the thing. He found something like the mainframe of Hades, and he helped it. He got it in contact with what became the Black Shadow Carja, the outcasts from the Carja of the fallen regime. That I was gonna say the Nazis. Is that the right word? Basically, the bad guys of the first game. He got them to believe that Hades was some kind of deity, and they worshipped it. And Hades used their influence to try to put itself in a position where it could spread to all machines and just annihilate all life all over again. And Silence, not the least bit sorry about any of it. Intended, but no, he did not feel sorry about that whatsoever, even though he basically created the madness that was driving the machines to kill people. He was responsible for Aloy's father being killed. He was responsible for everything. Not the least bit sorry for any of it. He's sort of like the dark counterpart to Aloy, where Aloy wanted to understand the world as it is and not just accept that everything is a matter of deity, or magic or anything like that. She wanted to understand the world on a more objective level, but just like Silence did. However, Aloy eventually began to realize her place within the world as a person within the world, whereas Silence sees himself as almost above everything. Aloy was only seeking to better the world, to understand where the machine madness came from and put a stop to it. That's why she wanted to know things. Silence, he did it just because he wanted to. And he didn't care what his actions cost. So he's sort of like a counterpoint to Aloy in that sense. But I rambled on. Let's get to this. New game! Yeah, let's go with Portal. Minimum 100%. How did I do that? The far future. Nature has reclaimed the ruins of the far... I think that was in the last game as well. That specific information. Autosaves will take place frequently as you progress each quest. Manual saves may be made at campfires. Just like the last game. Again. Oh!
I'm running out of time, Elizabeth. The land is dying. People are suffering. Soon, they'll starve. All because of a terraforming system that's spiraling out of control. And only I can fix it. Only I have your genetic code. It won't be long before we hit the point of no return. And then... extinction. I've been searching for months for what I need. A backup of Gaia. The AI you designed to control the system. But every time I think I have a lead, it comes to nothing. And every night, I have the same dream. I'm walking under a brilliant night sky, through a field of flowers. And when I arrive at the center, I see you, Elizabeth. Waiting for me. Even though you've been dead for 1,000 years. You're the closest person I've ever had to a mother. And for a moment, I feel whole. But it never lasts. I'm always left alone. This world is your legacy, Elizabeth. I won't let it slip away. The valley below is my only remaining lead. My last hope to find the backup. I'll do whatever it takes to get it. I promise. Varl?
If it isn't Aloy, the savior of Meridian, anointed of the Nora.
You know I hate being called that stuff.
Well, consider it a punishment for running out on us the very same night we beat Hades.
I grew up an outcast. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
Yeah. But that one was in your honor. Just saying. So, what are we doing? Must be urgent since you left so fast. delving into ancient ruins? Or maybe it has something to do with the Blight.
Both, actually. But, I should...
Oh no. I've been tracking you a long way. It's okay. After everything you've done to help Lenora and my family, I swore an oath to help you, no matter what. You're stuck with me now. Like bark on wood.
Okay. But, if you're going to come with me, you'll need to be able to see what I see.
Oh god.
A focus. Never thought I'd get your second sight.
I'll give you another one later and show you how to back up your data.
Data?
Information on the device. We've got a lot to cover. I'll have to explain everything as we go.
You see like this all the time?
Since I was a little girl. Come on. Shall we? All right, I got a couple of scrapes on the way here. We should find some medicinal plants, stock up. So it's time for your first lesson with the focus.
Sounds good. Let's get started.
Okay. Okay. For just a second, Decker, he tweeted something that his girlfriend said. His immediate response upon seeing Aloy being given a buddy character was, so I assume we're gonna be playing him later, and she said, "Shut your mouth!" or something like that, I don't know. Oh, but yeah, it is pretty obvious, the buddy character. Thing is, part of the reason I liked Zero Dawn was it was different from other similar games. Like, it was almost like it was kind of Tomb Raider-esque. I was gonna say female empowerment. God, I hate that one because it's so pointless. But it was a game that wasn't about someone finding what they need, something to fulfill them, in a romantic, shallow, personal sense like that. It wasn't about Aloy finding someone who she belongs with, it was about her finding her place in the world. If this game goes down that path, I'm going to be so angry. And, excuse me a moment. Yeah, it's fancy, but I can't talk right now because I'm playing game. But it's still cute.
These plants don't look like the ones in the Sacred Lands.
The focus helps you see the ones we need. There. Those plants by the stream should do the trick.
Oh Jesus, my health bar is low.
Ugh.
Bitter?
Yeah, well, at least they make you feel better. All right, we should keep going.
Might want to grab more of these plants along the way.
Yeah, good idea. Looks like the Light spread here too. Some of the blight is... it's peeling off. Dead skin. Is that how it spreads?
Ugh.
Those ruins. That's where we need to go.
Which one? Those one?
I see a few ways down. What are we after exactly?
The backup? Well, it's an AI. It's hard to explain. Think of it like
Ooh, yeah! I forgot about this. We're able to breathe under...
Sounds complicated.
What sounds complicated? What did I miss? God damn it!
Noticed you're traveling light these days.
Yeah, I ran into some trouble on the way here. Lost a lot of my gear.
I hate mission dialogue.
Logs.
Salvaging machine carcasses as usual. And there they go.
Looks like they left a carcass behind.
Okay, should not have done that.
A lot of arrows in that machine. Better take a closer look. Someone took down this machine recently.
Who else would come here?
I don't know. We better craft some arrows of our own. There might be trouble ahead.
There's some ridgewood by the stream.
That's a new mechanic that I didn't have before now. Now, in the other game, you immediately saw
Alright.
these all the time whether
Now
you
to craft
use
some
the
arrows.
focus or not.
Done.
Me too. Arrows ready. There's a ladder, but can't reach it from here.
Nothing a well-placed arrow can't knock free. Just have to target the lock.
That's it. After you.
Thank you, they didn't do that body jump mechanic. I'm really stressed about something happening.
By the goddess. What was this place?
I don't know. The transmission... the, message I found didn't say. Only that a backup might be here. We need to find a way in. So, what happened after I left Meridian?
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone. But then some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
You were right about that. The blight's not just poisoning plants. It's killing animals, too.
Then people will get sick too. And starve.
We're not gonna let that happen.
Okay, so Hades is going bioweapon now, I guess? Or is this something else? I'm gonna take it because never know. It's better to have too many than too little, I say. So, what was it? Something I could do around here. I saw the button up here. Pry open, that's a new mechanic. Never had that before. Cargo crate. You mean the trunk? Ancient bright bracelets and metal shards.
Find anything good?
A few supplies.
Oh, damn it, this game is beautiful.
Down this way.
Time to hide.
Get to the grass.
That's a new one.
Never seen one of those before.
Me neither.
But it's cute.
Those dead machines have it on alert.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us. We can scan the machine before we make our move.
Okay.
Give it a second. Okay. See how parts of it are glowing? Those are its weak spots.
Got it.
Burrower. A common recon machine that emits high-pitched sound to alert allies and stun enemies. Okay, so this is basically a Watcher but evolved. It can tunnel underground and resurface in unexpected locations. There was a mole machine of some kind that you could fight in Zero Dawn. I can't remember what it's called, but I had one hell of a time dealing with that force ship, so I'd rather not do that again, even if it is just a Watcher. Okay, so it's weak to fire. Disables an attack if the attack is destroyed when killed. Okay, that's a new mechanic, I think. Parts of the machines that are destroyed unless they're removed. I mean, I know I've seen armor being chopped off whenever a machine dies, or otherwise, but I can't remember parts of them being destroyed in the last game. That's an interesting new mechanic. The eye is indestructible. Okay, that's new. But still vulnerable to damage, so not indestructible. So, sound shell.
I'm ready.
Okay, concentrate.
Okay, that's new. It's also a horse ship. Same one was last game. It did projectiles, like the sound of a projectile. Machine muscle.
Another one's coming.
Where?
How does the focus know all that?
It reads data on the machine.
Like a hunter studying its prey?
Yeah, kind of.
Short pulses from your focus highlight valuable machine components.
So after the fuss over me leaving, what did everyone else do?
Well, as soon as the celebration was over, my mother led the rest of the Nora home. The Sun King put his people to work rebuilding the city, and I set out to find you.
Now I remember Varl. Yeah, he was in the first game, but very briefly in the beginning when you first left the Nora land.
Someone shot this machine too.
He was the son of the chieftain. No, the war chief, I think it was. And he felt a little bit in her shadow and a little bit doted upon, I think. But
I see another ladder.
right.
Looks like it's stuck.
You know, if anyone would have been a buddy, I wouldn't have expected it to be. I liked the first game. I should know his name. The man, the the Ozar man, the one who called the Sun King a bum. That one.
Got it.
I hope that he at the very least appears later on in the game.
You said you've had a focus since you were a child, right?
Yeah. Found my first one when I fell into a ruin. Got the others from an old cache not long ago. It's good to have extras.
Going into a ruin of the old ones. Goddess protect us.
We'll be okay, Varl.
Welcome to the Far Zenith launch facility.
Far Zenith? I know they made some tech trades with Zero Dawn, but why would they have a backup of Gaia?
Please register with reception for the tour.
I guess they want us to check in with them?
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Please wait here for personnel to assist you. Dr. Sobek.
Okay. I guess they weren't on great terms with Elizabeth. Well, let's find a way in.
If they call machines on me, I'm gonna be pissed.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Credentials not ready.
I should be able to pry this open. There's climbing gear. Guess someone dropped in from above. Whoever left this here might have also shot those machines we found earlier.
So where are they now?
Torn up by machines? I can only carry 10 of them. Well, actually, I couldn't carry very many in the last game either, but I'm pretty sure it was more than 10.
Ugh, what's that stench?
Rotting meat? Maybe. But if so, you should know that.
Entire camp. Wiped out. They must have come here to delve for scrap.
Acid. That explains the smell. And it looks like something big came in from above.
Crashed right through the camp. And then through the wall. I should take a look at the rubble in that gap. Whatever came through here brought this down as it went out. If I can dislodge some of the debris, we might be able to squeeze through. Maybe I can find something to help in the camp.
Aloy, over here. I think I got something. It's some kind of Oseram prototype, I think.
Oseram, not Ozar.
This hook looks like it can latch onto things.
And this gear pulls it back.
It looks broken, but maybe we can repair it. Hook it to the debris.
And pull it out. That could work. The focus can help us search the camp and identify anything we can use to fix the tool.
Looks like Will Smith.
My focus picked up a couple of things to check out.
Poor guy. Acid burned right through his armor. A lot of supplies here. I guess they plan to stay a while.
Part of a machine. Could help fix the gears.
Why? Aloy's father, Rust, he had something similar in his camp, only it was just machines, not people.
Machine cable. Stronger than rope. Alright, I think I have what I need to repair the tool. Or maybe even make something better.
You could use this workbench.
Polecaster. An improved version of a Delver's prototype tool that can latch onto and pull objects. It also enables grappling to specific points. Other than ammo, you didn't have a craft system in the first game. You either bought your weapons or found them, and same thing with armor and everything else. Not sure how I feel about this.
There. Pole caster. Now to test it on the debris. Better than I thought.
Yeah? Probably because no.
Well, it doesn't look like there's an easy way out of here. I should scan the area. We have to find a way to keep going.
Huh. What's this thing for?
Data console. I just came to think of something. If he's gonna learn to use the focus, he's gonna learn how to read. Because you see all this stuff? Yeah, that's not just a heads-up display for us. That canonically is what they see in-game, but Aloy spent years with her focus learning how to read. That's something that no one else knows how to do in this world. Or at least very, very few people do. I'm pretty sure Varl doesn't.
What's this?
Whoa!
Good morning. I'm Oswald Dalgard, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to Far Zenith. Forget what you think you know about us. Our truth is simple. We say reach for the stars, even if you have to cross 8.6 light years of space to get there. Please proceed into the auditorium, where we'll unveil our plans.
Nothing nefarious about that.
Wonder what's in this auditorium.
Guess we'll find out. Oh, I might be able to get up there.
Okay, sure.
Wow, that worked.
That polecaster's useful. Too bad there's only one.
Don't worry, I'll find you another way up. Okay, I gotta drop the ladder for Varl. There you go, Varl.
Thanks.
Humans, Homo sapiens, us. We have always pushed the boundary as explorers, pioneers, trailblazers. And now Far Zenith is taking the next leap into the future. That's why we're proud to have resurrected the Odyssey. What our governments abandoned in orbit, Far Zenith will actualize in less than a decade. But that's only the beginning. When the ship is complete, we will send the Odyssey and her crew where no one's gone before. The Sirius system. There, we'll create humanity's first off-world colony. The Odyssey may take 300 years to reach it. But when we look up at the night sky, we'll know they're on their way. And in the words of our founder, the late Peter Chimvumbe, the truest form of immortality is...
Data corrupt. Playback stopped.
The old ones could fly through the sky? Between the stars?
Well, yes, sort of. That ship, the Odyssey, it never made it to the other star. Something went wrong, and it blew up. Is that why Elizabeth gave them a backup of Gaia? For their colony?
Error. Public presentation file corrupted. Member recruitment file available. Do you wish to reactivate?
Yeah, reactivate. Let's see what else they had to say.
We all know the projections. Economic instability, new biocontagions, rampant AIs. How long before another catastrophe creates unacceptable risk for the world's elite? We here at Far Zenith believe, escape the inevitable. And so we reach for the stars. Now you've seen what we're building here. Infrastructure to support the Odyssey's construction. A state-of-the-art data center to facilitate rapid technological advancements. And you've seen how we're managing public perception. So invest and join us. Claim your berth on the Odyssey. Preserve your way of life beyond the concerns of Earth.
Well, they were right about the world ending. They just didn't know how. Yet.
So everything they said back there about the next step for humanity, it was all a lie. These people only cared about saving their own skin.
Yeah, well, didn't work out for them in the end. That Oswald guy mentioned a data center. should be stored in there.
Won't be able to swim across.
I guess we'll have to find a way around. Come on.
Okay, two things. First of all, I am going to make sure to...
I still can't believe the old ones could fly.
to turn off notifications for various apps on my phone next time I record something. I promise. Secondly, this game is going to be a lot more heavy-handed with its themes if this is anything to go by. But doesn't have to be a bad thing. So long as the story is gripping, game is good, and so on. All that nice stuff. Oh my god, I just realized something. The reason we're training someone to do the stuff we do... Oh god, don't let Aloy die, please. She's my favorite video game character.
They were capable of a lot of things. For good and bad.
Sure seems like it. I wonder what it's like up there, among the stars. The wilds have really grown over this place.
Let's try this thing.
My focus might be able to help here. Deeper into the creepy ruin we go.
What is that thing?
Anything would kill this Osram. Keep your guard up.
Oh, my guard is up. Light makes my throat itch.
Up here. Careful. Don't want those things to call in some friends from underground. You take the left one. I'll deal with the one on the right.
Okay. Moving up.
I need to sneak up on it to take it out with my spear. Can't let it see me. I should scan it first. Check its patrol path. Okay, there's its patrol path. Gotta get closer and stay out of sight. I can throw a rock to distract it. Get it into a position where I can sneak up and strike. Just have to wait for the right moment. Time to throw. Now to take it out with a spear strike. Gotcha.
Mine's down too. More of those machines ahead.
Nothing you and I can't handle.
On your lead. I've got your back.
Over here, QZ.
Are you ready for this?
Let me exercise some cute aggression on you. It's going to take some time to get used to this new interface. Something I just realized. When I can turn off the interface for what, when the interface for what I can and can't use is optional, I start to look for what those things look like without the sign pointing them out. That's an interesting development. Nope. Can't do that.
Got them all. I've been meaning to mention, I noticed you have a new look these days.
Yeah, I know. Didn't have a lot of time to shave when I was trying to catch up to you. Don't worry, it's not permanent.
Good.
Sorry my whiskers offend you, anointed.
Okay. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop reading into things they're not going there. Yet. Okay, no. Yes. No. Hey, where am I going? My drawing was stupid. Oh.
The Osram must have used explosives against the machines.
They managed to get a couple.
Looks like there was a barricade here. The machines must have broken through. I'll keep this for later.
Guess that Osram didn't have a chance to use it. Careful. Traps ahead.
Huh. Might be able to disarm them.
That's new. I mean, the last game had traps, but never had to disarm any. Well, actually, that's not true. The
There.
stalker ones.
Managed to salvage some supplies.
And not blow yourself up.
Dismantled it. And got more supplies. Looks like another camp.
While we're here, maybe we can make some traps of our own. Might come in handy against machines.
Good idea. Oh, I don't have the right supplies to craft a trap. But it looks like the Oseram shot off some machine parts. I might be able to scrounge up enough materials from them. I can use this. Okay. Should have what I need to craft a trap.
So first I'm gonna scrounge for even more.
There. Explosive trap made.
If anything walks into one of those, it won't know what hit it. Over here, Aloy. I think I see a way up.
Yep, you do. What the?
Machine's ahead.
Don't think they spotted us.
Better scan them.
Hey, I know you.
I've seen this machine before. Scrounger.
No, it's new. An agile scavenger, often seen in attacks, it can swiftly cut through torn-off machine parts close in to bite enemies or hurl shock attacks from afar. Okay. It's weak against frost damage and acid. Resource container. Storage container for valuable resources. Tear off to collect its content. Okay. Component can be detached via tear damage. Contains valuable resources. Tear off component. Destroyed when killed. Okay, so tear off first, then kill. Got it. Power cell. Triggers elemental explosion if shot with shock damage. Disables an attack if detached or destroyed. Destroyed when killed. Key upgrade resource. Component is valuable for upgrading weapons or outfits. Okay, so the looting system and the system for building things, it's much more involved than it was in the last game, which is interesting.
Let's see where its weak points are.
Maybe we could place one of those traps you made in its path.
Yeah, but then I worry about destroying it. Turn away, please.
here.
Come on. Get back, get back, get back. Thank you. Let's see how well this works. And I just realized I was worried about destroying that component that I wanted to examine, and I just one-shot transformed.
We're clear.
Let's keep going then.
See, whenever Jacksepticeye or Markiplier or 8-Bit Ryan or anyone like that, when they make a mistake, you always wonder, are they really that bad at a game? When I make mistakes, you can bet your ass I'm that bad.
They all have their secrets, but
Ah!
every place is different.
Come on. Thank you.
Whoa. That machine we saw earlier must be on the move.
Let's hope it doesn't come this way.
That's a big storm picking up out there.
Yeah. And they're getting stronger. And more frequent.
So the storms, the blighted lands, the rivers and lakes choked with algae. You were born to fix all that?
Yeah. But I can only do it if I find that backup. I think we're winding our way around to the data center. We'll need to cut through that big building on the right out there.
I just want to point something out. In Zero Dawn, yes, Aloy was born to try and make things right, but it was never some... how do I put it? The Nora, her tribe, they named her a seeker, someone whose mission it was to save their lands. But it was never taken seriously because it was all just... Well, it was vapid tradition and impotent magics, basically. It was all just ceremonial, and Aloy knew this. So she set out to enact actual change. Her being, as they said, born to save the world, it did come to play towards the end, but it was never a story about someone chosen. It was never a prophecy or ceremony thing. Her creation was the last act of a desperate AI trying to defend itself against Hades. Making her out to be the one, I don't know, it doesn't gel with me.
What's in here? Aloy, come check this out.
Where are you?
What is this thing?
It's data. You can scan it with your focus.
Let's see. Huh. A lot of glyphs. I'll tuck this away to study later.
This data mentions the tech.
Text log. Data corrupted. Partial. High Council Executive Summary. Negotiations with representatives from Zero Dawn have concluded, and I am exceptionally pleased that we have arrived at a mutually profitable agreement. It shows that sugar usually goes down better than salt, in contrast to the less tactful recommendations. Stop talking to me. To the less tactful recommendations of certain of our more reactionary members. In short, Far Zenith will provide. A copy of the prototype Homer archive already sent. 500 ectogenic chambers to be retrieved from storage at our Ninma facility. Supplementary ectogenesis research reports. In exchange, Far Zenith will receive a copy of the alpha build of the Apollo database in the week prior to the Odyssey's launch. By our estimates of Zero Dawn's timeline, by then it should be a near complete repository of human knowledge. It should be noted that Dr. Sobek was very reluctant to agree to this, but I drew a line in the sand, making it clear that this was a non-negotiable term. As our faithful media representative, I will continue to run all public communications with Dr. Sobek's team while data corrupted.
That Far Zenith traded with Zero Dawn. That doesn't explain how they got a backup.
I'll keep an eye out for more data.
Looks like we've got to climb up.
That's a big tree, just like in my dream. Definitely has nothing to do with the fact that there's big trees all over. No. Would I really need to do that? Sorry,
This place is really falling apart.
Well, it is 1,000 years old.
I've just been playing the other game so much that I can pin them out from... that I can see them through all the greenery and stuff.
Looks like some kind of meeting room. That door on the other side's locked.
There's another one of those glowing things by the table.
Anzu.
The Zero Dawn terraforming system, the brainchild of Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Empowered by 9 subordinate functions, Gaia, the core of the system, is capable of advanced planetary engineering, an obvious advantage to our space colonization efforts. Operation Phase 1. Establish an asset within Project Zero Dawn. Status complete. Phase 2. The asset will secretly beamcast a complete copy of Gaia and her subordinate functions to this facility's data center. If all goes well, Zero Dawn staff will remain completely unaware of the transmission. Risks. Discovery of this operation could result in Zero Dawn withholding the already negotiated Apollo database. Special care must be taken not to alert Travis Tate, the expert hacker in charge of Hades Protocol. In addition, extreme caution must be exercised in regards to Dr. Sobek herself. As one of the world's preeminent technologists, she may have instituted unforeseen security measures. A complete assessment is attached. This concludes the executive summary.
I thought Elizabeth sent the backup here, but she didn't. Far Zenith stole Gaia.
Aloy, why does that woman look like you?
It's okay, Pearl. We look alike because we're the exact same. Genetically identical.
But she was one of the old ones. How can you be her?
Because I wasn't born. I was made. By a machine. It's why I'm motherless, why I was cast out as an infant.
I don't understand. What kind of machine can make a person?
Remember when I said the backup is like a set of instructions? It's more than that. It's called Gaia. And for a long time, she cared for the world until she had to destroy herself. So she made me to bring her back. I'm the only one who can. And this place is my last hope.
You once said the goddess spoke to you when you went into All Mother Mountain. Was that this Gaia?
Yes, but she's not the goddess, Laurel. There isn't one.
How can you be sure? It sounds like she anointed you with a sacred task.
I've had a lot of time to figure this out. And you will too, with the focus. But for now, the reports said they were going to store the stolen copy of Gaia in the data center. So that's where we have to go. Okay?
It sure is lucky that all of this very advanced and therefore very easily breakable technology lasted for more than 1,000 years with power. Okay, but what am I doing? That's... Stop poking holes in the fantasy, you prick. But I will say one thing. Yeah, theft is wrong in a functional society with a future, but both of these people were trying to save the human race just in different ways. I mean, yeah, one appealed to the great big rich masses, and that's bad. If he succeeded, he still would have saved the human race just on a different planet. I feel like he was justified. It's just me. I don't know.
Huh. Look at that. Aloy, over here. I found something you could use.
I'm right next to you.
A weapon. Thanks, Varl. We should keep moving.
After you.
Blast slings, cool! Yeah, I know what they do.
Down here.
Okay, what?
I think we're almost back outside.
Good. Look, that must be the machine.
It's heading in the same direction we're going. Great.
Oh god, no, they can't be doing that. Do not tell me I'm already facing Silence and Hades in that giant machine thing. They can't be setting up such a
Those machines. I could try out that new weapon on it.
basic damn.
I can do more damage to it while it's brittle. I better switch to my bow.
It's already brittle, Aloy. Machine couldn't take the cold.
You did not just say that.
More of the Osram Delvers. And a lot of acid. That big machine must have attacked as they tried to escape.
They didn't stand a chance. So, you said this backup is the last hope.
Yeah. All those places I've been these last few months, there were supposed to be more backups. But 1,000 years ago, a guy named Ted Faro purged them all.
Was he part of Far Zenith too?
No. He was worse. Looks like we can cross over here.
Oh yeah, I remember that bit. Faro, I think he was Sobek's husband, I think. He was either her husband or just her co-worker, I don't remember, but he was part of the Zero Dawn initiative. He was among the... and he was also responsible for the machine plague that started consuming the world, the one that they had to escape from. Well, after they gathered all of humanity's collected knowledge in one place called Apollo, what he did was he started getting philosophical. He started thinking, if all the knowledge and everything they have learned over those 1,000 years, that everything that basically led them to where they are at that point in time was preserved, wouldn't that mean that we would just use that as a blueprint and rebuild things exactly the same as they were, with all of the problems that come with it? Wouldn't it be better if if everything began from scratch and we just had to make it work in a new way, was his thinking. And with that in mind, he deleted the Apollo database. So when humanity was able to... when we finally reached a point where we could leave the cauldrons, as they came to be called, then we just had to regress into a hunter-gatherer society despite the advanced machinery all around us. The thing is, I'm pretty sure that was a major theme of the... I'm pretty sure that was a major theme of the game regarding not letting past mistakes guide one's actions or something along those lines. Mind you, it would make sense why Aloy is still pissed off. Oh yeah, and there is the whole thing, you know, creating the things that end at humanity. That's pretty hard. For some reason I always like talking about... For some reason I always like talking about... I don't know why. Okay, I'm sorry.
Wow. That big metal thing looks like the ship we saw back in the auditorium. Imagine going up to the stars in that.
Which one of them? So far I just see building stuff. What big metal thing?
Machines patrolling ahead.
We can tag them in the focus to keep track of them.
Yes. Oh god.
There's a ladder in the back.
Okay, now how to get out of here.
Machine ripped right through the wall.
So tell me something. Sona was really okay with you not going back to the Sacred Lands?
As the Nora war chief, she understood why I was obligated to follow you. But as my mother, she wasn't pleased.
Is she ever pleased? I don't think I've seen her smile.
Me neither.
Interesting. Up where? There.
3 of those things. And if they slaughtered all those Oseram, we'll never get through to the data center.
There's no way to slip past them. They're too tough to fight head-on.
We could find a settlement. Convince some hunters to help us.
That would take weeks, and we don't have that kind of time. Maybe all we need is that shuttle to fall.
That thing? How?
We'll figure it out. Just wait here.
Aloy.
Hello again.
Trust me.
And there she goes.
Just need to get up.
But thank God it wasn't Silence and Hades and that thing. I'm much happier with giant snakes.
If I can make it to that tower, I should be able to find a way across to the shuttle. Maybe I should stick to my spear for now. Save some ammo.
I'm gone. Was never here. No one.
stuff.
But if I had to, I'd kill you.
There. That ladder can get me up to the tower.
Okay. Now where?
Okay, there's a rail up there. I think I can reach it if I launch myself off that grapple point. Didn't make it. Gotta try again.
Jump and tap this.
Got it!
Again, that's pretty sexy.
Well, that sounds good. So all along, there were 3 giant machines killing Oseram and leaving acid everywhere. Great. Made it. Easy. was close. One rickety tower down. On to the next. Won't be able to make that jump. But there is a cable here. Maybe I can ride it to the other side. Well, nowhere to go but up. This place is barely holding together. Looks like there are massive clamps holding the shuttle in place. I'll bet there's a control console nearby. If I can release the clamps, the shuttle should fall right into the basin. Great. More machines in my way.
What's with the numbers? Never had numbers before. I don't like change.
To myself now.
And I have no health left. That's good.
Control console might be in there. Okay. Time to crush those machines down below. The shuttle's caught up in those cables.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm gonna have to climb the tower to find a way to disconnect them. Now, how to get up the tower? Scanning with my focus could help here. If I pull that beam down, it might drop the access lift. creaking doesn't sound good. I'm gonna have to detach those cables quick. This should be the right spot. There. That connector's holding the cables together. It should break if I shoot it. One down. I just need to climb higher and attach the second set of cables. Scaling an ancient, rickety tower with killer machines waiting down below. Maybe Roll was right. But no turning back now. Almost there. There's the other connector. This the hard way. I need to take this thing down to get to the data center. And scan for weak spots. Okay, where's that weak spot?
An enormous fast combat machine that can lash out from a long range. Once it assumes a crawled stance, it has access to its full arsenal and its rotating body parts snap in place. It's weak against fire. Weak against fire, frost, and plasma. Strong against shock damage, purge water, and acid. It has a lot of shit to work with.
anything I can use around here. It's dead. Finally.
You have earned your first skill point. Skill point, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I know what skill points are. Hunter Survivor. Potent Medicine.
The data center should be straight ahead. I guess Varl's gonna have to find another way there.
Oh yeah, just leave them. So this is gonna be the same story all over again with Aloy. What's this? Okay, that's awesome. With Aloy having to learn to be part of a community, except this time it's much more literal, with her literally needing to trust someone else. With her to admit that she can't do everything alone. Which I think kind of flies in the face of everything the last game tried to do, but whatever. Also, I appreciate them. I understand them wanting to raise the stakes immediately, because you know, what you do with a sequel, you want things to be bigger and more exciting and so on. But I don't know. Last game, it felt like an experience in the shape of it. This feels like a game, if that makes any sense.
Once I get the backup, I can reboot Gaia. Fix the system, heal the Blight. Restore Elizabeth's dream.
Yeah,
But is it still there?
probably not. At the very least, it's not going to be this easy.
Okay. I should find the server room. I'm close. I have to be.
It's the beginning of the game, you can't be.
Please be here. It's here.
Gaia version 6.9. Initializing. Hello.
Hi. Elizabeth? Travis Tate.
Now, what's this we got here? A Farzan's conspiracy to steal a copy of Gaia? And her subordinate functions? Naughty, naughty. You want me to handle this, Liz? Blasphemers
so I hate you.
This ain't no copy of Gaia you stole, you losers. But it's the mother of all logic bombs. So good luck repairing your data. And next time you start thinking you can outsmart a Tate, remember my salute.
Aloy? The goddess.
There is no goddess! I told you that already. That's not Gaia. It's not what I'm looking for. It's nothing but a fake.
And you are very ready to accept that. I have to say, for someone who is... it's the equivalent of discovering magic, isn't it?
I got it.
Varl, I'm sorry.
You have a sharp bite sometimes, you know? But it was pretty amazing to see you fly off that tower and blow up the entire basin.
The thing is, there's going to be more of that. I'm out of leads, Varl. But I have to keep searching. And fast. And whatever risks I have to take, I will. And it doesn't make sense to have someone with me. Someone who might get hurt. This is on me, Varl. Nobody else.
Hold on. Before, in Meridian, you said there was a man who helped you. Silence. You said you used to talk to him a lot about things you discovered from the old world, things no one else understands. And he gave you the lance you used to defeat Hades.
He's gone, Varl. I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure, but Spy Master Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Come on, it might work. Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
Okay. I guess it's worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
Son, it's true. She's come back.
Bless us. The savior of Meridian has returned.
You earned this welcome. You saved them.
Not yet.
In the name of the Sun King of Vard, a royal welcome for the champion.
Make way.
Murad, Aloy has an urgent matter to discuss.
Does she? That makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks. To Sunfall all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the Spire. Come. I'll show you. Watch your step. You saved us all, to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess. It happened right after the solstice. We were able to explain it away, thank the sun. Otherwise, it might have caused a panic. One night, For less than half a minute, it glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the light, said it could not have been a reflection. Much to my dismay, they said the light rose up from the tower's base. From that. We left everything just as it was.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. The Spire's supposed to send out signals, messages, for the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it to wake up ancient war machines.
I was sure I got the connection to that thing. Wait here while I check it out.
Let us know what you find.
Okay, this is as good as any. This is as good as any place to call this episode. Okay, first impressions, gameplay, graphics, all of that stuff, top notch. Worthy sequel, absolutely like it, absolutely. Not so sure about story and character just yet. It's a little bit clunky, a little bit. Her being a savior, it was a theme in the last story, but it was one that mostly didn't go anywhere. I mean, she did turn out to be a chosen savior in the end, but it was never something that she had to. It was never an integral part to her story until the very end, where she had to accept her responsibility, even though she had both been fighting against it and for it most of the game. It's pretty complicated, but. And then there is the gameplay itself. It feels much more like a game than the first game did. So, kind of a mixed bag, but so far I really like it, and I'm going to have a new episode up very soon. Thank you all for watching. I have been CallScratch, and I hope you will join me again next time for the next part of this game.